We are sailing all the way through Europe to the Mediterranean in my tiny 17-foot speedboat, Mini Lisa. At the moment, my cousin Karen and I are approaching one of Europe's biggest rivers, the Rhine. The last stretch of Wesel-Dartelen canal is awful. The bit towards the river Rhine is filled with terrible industry, oil tanks, cranes, refineries and large mountains of coal. It is a shame because the river that the canal ends up in is outstanding. I'm excited to leave the canals and enter the river Rhine. There will be mountains and lakes and big amazing cities have grown up around it all. But the Rhine is also wild and furious. It's like its own natural force. I've sailed here earlier in our sailboat and sometimes it was very frustrating. Our sailboat can go around 6 knots by engine and the current could sometimes be more than 4 knots. Against, of course. Very frustrating. But now, with Mini Lisa, we have endless speed resources. It's like driving a motorcycle on back roads. Just wonderful.
'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive?
The contrast to the canals is big. There is a lot of traffic here and all kinds of boats are using the river for fun and for work. For us, this is pure fun. This is what Mini Lisa is built for. Speed.
Speed. I am speed.
What?
I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do.
The sun is shining and the temperature is reaching 30 degrees, even though this is only the 2nd of June. We could almost think that we are already in the Mediterranean. Wow, this is just wonderful! We just made a stop in Köln to get some petrol on the boat and now it's raining a lot again. This boat is definitely too small when it's raining. Okay, of course it's not wonderful all the time, but sailing on the Rhine is most of the time really nice and full of surprises. For instance, the big cities we pass, they are surprisingly cool.
Düsseldorf.
And talking about surprises, we did not expect to go into a lake, drop the anchor and start swimming in water, which was actually very warm, nice and refreshing. Sorry to interrupt you in the middle of the video. I just want to tell you that I have compiled a PDF with all the facts about our trip through the European canals. How much gasoline we used, how much money we used, the routes, and also there are facts about the canals, so you can check, can you do the same trip with your own boat? So please check the description below, the PDF. You can choose between English, Swedish and Danish, so just click it down there. There's a link to how you can download it. Thanks! The more south we go, the more the landscape changes and we really enjoy the mountains and the beautiful towns we pass. We really enjoy the wild river Rhine, mostly for its beauty. But the river we are approaching now is actually even more beautiful. Maybe the most beautiful waterway on the whole trip. In the next chapter, we will enter the river Mosel.